Hello, 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 salut. My name is Cat, Ender Parker, Ender LJ. Pick whichever name you like, and we'll just roll with it. So we are back here on the Arcadia server, and oh, it's doing this thing that when Minecraft loads up, it freezes for a second. Okay, there we go. We are back here on the Arcadia server, and I just have a little bit of final touches I want to do in my base. First thing is, I believe Percy finally delivered my LA ants. LA ant approved habitat. So I'm gonna go ahead. It doesn't have a name on it, and I kind of want a name. So we're going to just call this the I don't have any levels. We will come back to this when I have levels. But basically, I want to name it the LA ants approved habitat, so that when people can come over here in the world download, they'll hover over this and then they'll see the name and they'll be like, oh, that's the LA ants approved habitat. Hooray! Okay, so what do I want to do next then? Since I can't do that right now. I think something I've been looking at, ignore this dirt, that's just, that'll be gone fairly soon. But I have this big empty room here. And my plan was to build a super smelter in this room. But I was having trouble getting the design right. Every time I tried in a creative world, there was always like one or two furnaces that were not running, and I couldn't figure out why. So instead, I hired Humble to make a super smelter in this room, and he built it over here, kind of into a little cave area here. So that's pretty cool. So it's pretty cool that we got our super smelter, but I've just kind of had this big empty room. So I think I'm going to get like some piles of like resources, like a pile of diamonds, a pile of iron, pile of gold, and we'll pile stuff in here. And then it won't be an empty room. Hooray! All right, so this is what we got. We got a pile of copper, pile of iron, pile of coal, pile of gold, and a pile of diamonds. Hooray! You know, maybe it's not the best decoration to have, but you know what? Now this room is no longer empty, and that is what I was going for. We now have a room that has stuff in it. So that's pretty cool. Alright, now to talk about the top of this base here. I have these two blocks that have been floating in the middle. I have been unsure what to do with these for a very long time. I think I am going to eventually get rid of them. But first I'm going to use them to pillar up, and I want to get a little bit high up. And what I want to do is I want to build a floating tree, because I like floating trees. But I want to build this one upside down. I don't know if that's going to look good or not, but it is the thing that we are going to be doing. So hooray. Alright, so for the second time I have made it to build limit. So let's pop on my little elytra here. These on my end. We'll try and take a look at this. Whee! Okay. So we see our base slowly load in. You know, I'm not going to call it good, but it's pretty funny. So yeah, I think all we have to do now is we just got to clean up all this dirt scaffolding and finally delete those last two blocks. And then we'll be good to go. There's zombies down here. I didn't know you guys could get down here. Hello. That was rude. Are they coming from over here? No, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I thought this place was mob proof, but I guess it's not. Maybe they spawned up there and fell off. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to take a nap and then we're going to clean that up. Right, so here we go. This is it's a little bit sad because these are like the first, not quite the first, but some of the very first blocks that I placed in this base. But I guess it's time for them to go. They're only ever placeholders, and now they're gone. So that's fun. Let's go, doesn't look that great from down here, but let's look up next level. Let's go up another, let's see. Well, you know what? I think it fits. as much as anything else in the space fits, I think that this will be a good addition. And I like it because the other ideas I've had were to like build a floating island up there or something like that, but I was always worried that it's going to like block off view of these things here. So what I like about this is it doesn't block the view of that or my penguin, right? I can run over here and I can see both the tree and the penguin just fine. They don't block each other. So that's pretty good. That's what I was hoping for, and that's what we got. So yeah, I think that is this base. All the finishing touches are, or at least all the major finishing touches are all done up. So I guess now all we have to do, the last little bits of work we have to do is to finish up handing out the rewards for the cool Arcadian things. So I better get on that. Alright, so we are back here in the starter village. And up here we have Sylph's base. It's a very incredible base, especially for a starter base. It's quite nice, very lovely. But one thing I know about Sylph's is that Sylph's very much likes boats. And always has a boat somewhere in her spot, in her base. So I'm going to go ahead and, I guess I'll use this anvil here, since it's here. We'll go ahead and make this cool Arcadian thing. Cool Arcadian thing. Number 10. And we'll call it, the Bandit's boat. And there we go. So I'll just take this, and we'll just put it, I wonder if I can, let's see, I wonder if there's like a way to, if I temporarily remove the boat, then I put this here, and then put this here, and then if I put this here, we can, then I get, oh, it kind of breaks it, okay. So that was almost a good idea, but I think we'll just put it like so then. There we go. I'm going to wheel this in just a little bit so it doesn't break. Okay, there we go. So we have cool Arcadian thing number 10, the Bandit's boat. Alright, so now we're approaching up on Cosmo's base. The cool thing about Cosmo is that he was the first person on the server to acquire a sniffer. So if I run into his cute little sniffer pet over here, there we go. We look around. One of these sniffers, Reginald, I think it was Reginald. I believe it was Reginald was the very first sniffer to be found on the server, and he's still here, living nice and happy in this little sniffer habitat. So we're going to go ahead and give a cool Arcadian thing number 11. So let's do this. Cool Arcadian thing number 11. We'll call it the original sniffer. There we go. Now we just need to find a spot, and this tree looks like a good spot. Let's put it like back here. And there we go. Cool Arcadian thing number 11. The original sniffer. Hooray! Okay, so we are here in the Arcadian shopping district, and what I want to look at is this big old beautiful dragon skull, which was created primarily by Tooth, but I believe, not Sylphs, I believe Triss, as well as Silver, also helped him with it. There might have been other people, I'm not entirely sure, but it is a very beautiful dragon. I believe there is a way into the dragon's backside here. If I can figure out how to do that, we'll get in there. Alright, so I just grabbed an elytra and I just flew up here, and I believe if we just carefully drop down here and then up on here, and then yes, we can crawl in. This is the inside of the dragon. Look at that. Pretty cool stuff. So this is where Humble also did some things with the monument over here. Pretty cool. So I think that's where we'll put it. Let's grab this, and this will be cool Arcadian thing number 12. So cool Arcadian thing number 12. I think we'll call it the dragon's skull. Look at that. So now we can grab this, we can put this here, put that there, and there we go. And let's just rotate it so it fades that way. And there we go. Cool Arcadian thing number 12, the Dragon Skull. Hooray! Alright, so down here we have a nice little pond. And inside the pond is a nice little secret water. And inside the nice little secret water is a little thing. Let's get down to the bottom and I'll explain this. So yes, this is Gwen's little cave, and this down leads into a Dungeons and Dragons style dungeon. However, there's like strict rules about when you can and cannot enter the dungeon, and so if I was to go down there right now, I would be breaking the rules because I'm not in my dungeon gear. And so we will respect the rules, and we won't go in there today. But we will leave. We'll leave this down here. So this will be Cool Arcadian Sing. Number. Oh, what is number is this? This is number 13. I believe this is number 13. And we'll just call it a dungeon crawl. That's fun. Ooh, we'll spell dungeon correctly, or attempt to anyways. Cool. So I grab that, and we'll put this, let's see, where's something, ooh, that's kind of hidden down here, so if we put it, oh, we can't because of these. We'll put it right here. There we go. Cool Arcadian thing number 13, Dungeon Crawl. Okay, so we are over here at RKB's base, and RKB has a lot of impressive stuff, as you can see, but I think what I want to do is I want to give a Cool Arcadian thing to this thing. This crazy thing. This giant hole in the ground. Because this is this is the first time, or it was the first time I've ever seen a perimeter like this actually dug out in-game. Like, I've seen them in videos and stuff, but I had never actually seen one in-game, and it was a big surprise the first time I saw it. So we're going to go over here. I mean, there's lots of good places to hide this. Like, I can hide in the bedrock and be incredibly sneaky, but I think I want to do it against the wall, so it's not that hard to find. Just slightly hard. So this is Cool Arcadian thing number 14. So Cool Arcadian thing number 14. We'll just name it a big square hole. So grab that, and then we'll just be a little sneaky, and we'll put it here. Hooray! Cool Arcadian thing, a big square hole. Hooray! Alright, so we're just flying around Silver's base right now, and Silver has a lot of cool stuff. Has this over here, has these farms, has these buildings up here, that are all very lovely. But I think what I want to do is I want to give a Cool Arcadian thing for all these houses here. Just this complete line of houses just built into the cliffside. I think that is something that is very cool. So we're going to find like an empty house. Kind of. Let's see. So let's see. Is this one empty, or is this one? Some of these houses are claimed by people, and it looks like this one might be. So let's move on. Let's check out this one. Is this one claimed by people? This also looks like it might. Or is this just how Silver stores her stuff? I'm not sure. But let's keep going. I'm pretty sure some of these are empty. So let's keep going until we find one. And maybe none of these are empty. I thought they were. Okay, so change of plans. We're going to hide in this corner over here. And we're going to go Cool Arcadian thing number 15. Cool Arcadian thing number 15. And this is Cliffside Homes. There we go. Kind of put that in this corner over here. Cool Arcadian number 15. Cool Arcadian things number 15. Cliffside Homes. There we are. Hooray. Alright, so I'm just going to have to explain this one a little bit. Because on the other side of this portal, we have a Taffy and Huskerbit. This is where they've been basing together. They've been building a lot of cool stuff. And but they haven't been recording it, from what I understand, and they haven't been putting it onto the YouTubes. And because they haven't been doing that, I'm not sure really. It wouldn't really be my place to go in there and to show their stuff on YouTube, right? I would be out of line, I think, if I were to do that. But this place will be part of the world download. So I have gone ahead and I have gone over there and I have hidden Cool Arcadian thing number 16 somewhere in their base. So that's cool. Also, side effect of them not posting stuff on YouTube is I don't really know who built what over there, although I can guess. But because I don't really know who built what, they're just gonna have to share Cool Arcadian thing number 16, and yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. All right, let's keep moving. All right, so we're over here at Jaffa's skyship, and Jaffa has also built a lot of cool and great things on the server. Let's see, can we peek out? Well, kind of. There's cool stuff over there, there's cool stuff down there. I gotta take my word for it. He's built lots of cool stuff, so it's hard to pick just one thing, but I think what I want to do... Jaffa is one of the big lore people on the server, and the way I see it, there's like 3 big lore people. There's Jaffa, then there's Kamadar, and then there's Cornmilk. They're the big storytelling people. And so Jaffa made this little computer thing that is built from a dead, Elder Guardian, which he brought back to life and integrated into his spaceship's computers. And what I enjoy about this is that it actually, it's hard to explain without explaining all of the lore on Arcadia, and that would be not the scope of this video. But what I enjoy about this is that it combined multiple aspects of different lores, different storylines, and kind of combined it into one spot and put it all kind of coalesced into making this little robot thing. So let's see. Does he have a message for? You are not the original. Ooh, come on. Can't let that little doozy get out. Anyways, where was I at? This was Cool Arcadian thing number 17. Cool Arcadian thing number 17. Nope. Let's call it onboard computer. Oh, I accidentally broke your anvil. Sorry, Jaffa. Here's a brand new shiny yellow anvil. That should be plenty good. So we'll go back here. And I guess we'll put it, do we want to put it on the craft? Let's put it on the crafter, why not? You know what, no, actually we're going to kind of put it on the side, because we don't want to block. The crafter is there adding design. We don't want to block the design. There we go. Yeah, we're blocking less of the design. Cool Arcadian thing number 17, the onboard computer. Hooray! Alright, so now I'm feeling a little bit jealous that everyone else has Cool Arcadian things and I do not. So we're going to go ahead and go up here. Whoop. And I think what I want to give, I'll give myself a cool, it feels weird to give myself a Cool Arcadian thing, but it's only fair, I think. Everyone else got one. So we're going to go, and I'm going to give it to, obviously, the sugarcane. This is a pretty impressive sugarcane. It goes all the way up to build limit. It is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and go here. This is Cool Arcadian thing number 18. Cool Arcadian thing number 18. Call it Sky High Sugarcane. There we go. Is sugarcane technically one word? Probably. Do I care? No. So there we go. Cool Arcadian thing number 18, Sky High Sugarcane. Hooray! Okay, so one last thing is I went ahead and I put a bunch of item frames on this wall in here, in this little room that was empty if you remember correctly. So what we're going to do is we're going to create just a little hint. We'll just name this, can you find all the cool Arcadian things? And there we go. And we'll put that up there. Can you find all the cool Arcadian things? So there we go. We have 18 empty item frames here to correspond to the 18 cool Arcadian things. So if somebody gets the world download, they can go around, they can collect all 18 cool Arcadian things, they can bring it back here, and once they fill it up, I guess they've won this little mini game I put in, little hide and seek, little scavenger hunt sort of thing I built in. So there we go, there's the hint. Can you find all the cool Arcadian things? So hopefully people will find this, and hopefully someone out there will take on the challenge to collect all the cool Arcadian things, to bring them back here. I mean, they don't have to bring them back here, that's more of just a hint, but if they want to bring them somewhere and collect them all and bring them together and make like a little display for them, that'd be really cool. But yeah, so there we go, there's the little challenge I made for the map for people with the world download. Can go and find all the little ribbons. Alright, so that's all the time I have for today's video. So until next time, thank you guys for showing up, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see ya when I see ya. Peace.